We're going to begin tonight's meeting with a public hearing on ordinance 2020-3288, an ordinance authorizing the purchase of real property known and designated as tax block 1029 lot 1 on the tax map of the Township of Middletown, County of Monmouth, State of New Jersey.
Now open it up to public comment on public ordinance number 2020-3288, which is the acquisition property on Hubbard Avenue. Any member of the public wishing to make a comment on public ordinance number 2020-3288.
If any member of the public logged in by PC can raise their hand if they'd like to speak. Go to the Would this resident like to speak? Thank you. Would you like to make a comment? Would you like to make a comment? Would you like to make a comment? Would you like to make a comment?
No, thank you.
Would you like to make a comment? No comment from the public. Move to.
Before we move on, why am I seeing the question marks on the? Does any member of the public wish to make a public comment on public ordinance number 2020-3288? Mr. Watson is saying he does not. Okay. Seeing no members of the public wishing to make a comment on public ordinance number 2020-3288, move to close public portion and approve.
Second.
Committeeman Hybel.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Committeewoman Snell.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to pass this ordinance on second and final reading. At this time, we have introduction of ordinance 2020-3289, an ordinance authorizing quitclaim deed with American Properties pursuant to court order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Committeeman Hybel.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Committeewoman Snell.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to pass this ordinance on first reading with a public hearing to be held at our next regular meeting. At this time, I'd like to ask the Township Committee if they would like to adopt a consent agenda, which would include resolutions 20-98 through 20-109.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Committeeman Hybel.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Committeewoman Snell.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt a consent agenda. At this time, we have agenda items for our next regular meetings, which will include certificates of proclamations, approval of minutes, public hearing of proposed ordinance, introduction of proposed ordinances, and consent agenda. We have no discussion items for tonight, so now we have Township Committee comments.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to take a moment to welcome everyone this evening and certainly thank our healthcare professionals and first responders. These are unprecedented times that we must take very seriously. Just to remind everyone to maintain social distancing, certainly no gatherings, follow all the orders of the mayor here and certainly the governor as well. We'll get through this sooner than later. That's all I have for this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Committeewoman Snell.
Thank you, Mayor. A wise man once said to me, gratitude leads to hope and perseverance. That wise man was my father. We are all grateful for our police officers, firefighters, and first aid that put themselves on the front line each and every day for our safety and well-being. I am personally grateful to live in a community where we take care of each other just for the simple reason that we care. Finally, I do a lot of walking, as a lot of you may know, and over the past couple of weeks, my walking has taken a bit longer because every so often I come across a sidewalk that has chalk messages written on it from our neighborhood school children. And they're all very positive and sort of makes you stop and think that they are keeping the faith, even though those are some of the messages that I see as I walk. So I want to thank all the school children for being so strong and thank the parents for raising strong children. So that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeeman Hybel.
I'd like to echo Kevin and Pat's comments. I also want to personally thank our volunteers, our EMS, our fire department. First class job as always. Our police department, our public works, all of our staff inside the building. Everyone's been doing a wonderful job and above the expectation. So thank you. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. As my colleagues so eloquently said, we live in such a great community, a community that under many times in the past has faced great challenges and great uncertainty. And I am extremely confident with the help of our tremendous first responders and our healthcare workers in this community and all that make, Middletown the community, the strong community that we are. Every resident will do the right thing, will protect each other as we always have, and we will make it through this, and we will make it through this a stronger Middletown. So my thoughts are out there with everyone on the first response front lines. My thoughts are out there with everyone that's self-quarantining in their homes and following the directives, and I'm very confident that we will be a stronger community once we get through this. So thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. And I will obviously echo all the comments of my fellow Township Committee members. I want to thank all of our staff here at Town Hall for making this WebEx possible. I want to thank especially our IT team and for putting this together so quickly. So Joe, thank you to your team. I can't help but mention and thank obviously all the doctors, nurses, and scientists that are on the front lines of this battle against this pandemic. While we are battling what is probably the greatest threat to our health and safety that many of us and generations have seen, we're seeing a pandemic and an epidemic of love and compassion all across, from small businesses to residents to our students and our children in our communities. And that is something to be proud of, something to remember, and something to wish we see in the future. Our town, our state, and our country will come back from this and battle this, and we will be better on the other side. This is the first time that we have sat here in this room looking at empty pews. And we will see many of you that are on this WebEx now in the days and weeks to come. I'm confident of that because of those scientists, because of those doctors, and because of those nurses. So I want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank you for joining this Township Committee meeting. And again, I want to thank all the employees of the town for making this possible. And I also want to thank the Township Committee for all the work that they've been putting in this battle, in this defeat of the coronavirus. So with that, I will open up this meeting for public comment. Any member of the public wishing to speak, Heidi will go through not only those that are of you that are joining us on WebEx, but those on the phone. So whenever Heidi is ready and Joe are ready, we will open it up to public comment. I would normally go through my spiel about 5 minutes and all that, but it's a little bit different today. So while we ask that you keep your comments to 5 minutes, I'm not going to be selecting anybody. Heidi is going to take that over. So with that being said, I'll open up Township Committee meeting to public comment.
Mayor, we have one comment, a question from the public. Stephen Miller, Resolution 20-103s. He was looking for the details. They're not showing it. He's asking, what is the percentage of renewable electricity?
Tony, you want to
I don't
take
know that. I don't know that. I have to find out.
It's not listed, yeah. But we were working to increase the amount of renewable that we currently have.
Currently, 25%.
Yeah, currently it's 25%, but we are looking to increase that as well.
We have a question from
Mr. Watson.
Let me just unmute him.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Watson.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you, Mr. Watson.
The audio is kind of choppy. I don't know how I sound over there, but
I'm good.
I do? Okay. Can you tell me who's manning the camera right now?
It's fixing.
It's on a fixed movable screen. Nobody's behind the camera.
Blocking half the view of what would be the public.
Right in the middle aisle.
Okay. Is it possible to pan the room so we can see who's all present?
Joe, is it possible to pan the room?
With the digital cables that we have connected, it would be putting.
There's a lot of taped
I
wires.
don't understand what he said.
It's not
No, we cannot. There are taped wires on the ground.
Everything's fixed.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you guys are finally streaming the meetings. Hope this is a permanent fixture for the Township Committee. But it's sad to see that it took a pandemic in order to do this. You know, after I've been advocating for this for the last 5-8 years. But I'm very grateful that you guys are doing it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Don. Stay safe. Thank you.
Right.
Any other member of the public wishing to make a public comment?
Go through the phone.
At this time, I'm going to go through the phone users. When I unmute you, just let us know if you want to make a comment. Would you like to make a comment? Would you like to make a comment? Would you like to make a comment?
No, thank you.
Would you like to make a comment? We have no further comments.
Seeing no other member of the public stepping forward for public comment, move to close public portion and adjourn.
Second.
Committeeman Hybel.
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Yes.
Committeewoman Snell.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Yes.
Mayor Perry.
Yes.
Motion carries to adjourn.
Have a good night, everybody, and thank you.